Ke borate, Brian. Ke borate, 100, 100.
Invite you on your. What's your podcast?
The effect table.
The effect.
Yeah.
The effect table.
Yes.
It's a pleasure and honor or you decided or be telling me. But before the Tom, say I'm a scrala. Says we do a how TBG Afrika. Mr. International Paul say without no visa. Principal of Victoria Tala. Iboya Muhammad Scrala. Mr. Sleke Wadi Bag. The Fatsabo Part. International. That's my intro. Again, now we're going to TBG Afrika. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you very much for accepting my invite. And that was a massive introduction.
Massive. I come in big. I come in plural.
How did that introduction come about?
It's lingo. I want a lingo as an artist because I'm a creative player.
Okay.
Meaning I do a lot of things that are under the umbrella of creativity.
Yes.
Sometimes I'm a performing artist.
Yes.
Sometimes I'm a fashion designer.
Okay.
Photographer. So media entertainment don't only lingo yate. So because I wanted to relate with people, I have to come up with something a lot in your cage. That you do before we but what to expect or give So that's relatability. People are relating with me based on my introduction.
You spoke about that you do a lot of things. Before we get into what you are doing and how you are doing it, how do you juggle all of that? I mean, you are one man and it's a lot of things around you. How do you juggle to make sure that you are able to give full attention to each and every, how are you able to just juggle to make sure that each and every aspect is just being given attention?
As juggling.
Yeah.
You know something, how a rapper it becomes you.
Yeah.
You become one with another.
Yeah.
Yes. Everything is because guy rap. You really profit. Are you really saying? Are you really what? Are you really opinions?
Yeah.
And the attention divide you away. You not depend on more careful. Below this season now go photography and demand.
Yeah.
Focus on that.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean that I get fashion and over. I get a chance to focus on at that particular moment. Then I can only design. I go into the studio because can only design. Then I become one. So everything is based on the moment because that is the moment. Don't know the moment. Capture a moment.
Let's get into design. Tell us more about you being a designer and who are you as a designer? I mean, what's different from you from other designers? I mean,
I think questions never to I bet I don't even know how I sound like. No, maybe I judge it because I was doing the podcast.
Yeah.
But no matter what I am different, so there's no need to say how different I am. Because fashion it's skin nothing. That's why the concept is dinosaur designs. I am a representative of ancient spirits that existed before us. That's why now I'm just a sample of the BCs, the 1900s, what. I know I haven't been there, but I feel like
you are
a sample. Dinosaur, the dinosaurs, we come from
ancient. Okay. No, I get it. Yeah.
But they're so ancient are not. I'm just trying to say I'm a sample of an ancient species that 2020 something.
So that's how your ideas come about.
That's how my ideas come about.
And then on every okay, this is so interesting to know. So hey, the photography. How do you deal with it? What made you photography?
So in too much, I didn't want to be anything.
Yeah.
Zanga over fashion designer, zanga over musician. You know, when we just say it's like because the economy
it's
yes. Whatever that you go to school for, you another perception now or special you're gonna get what you're going to school for. And so we deny that reality. So I decided to do a market research. I realized there's photography, there's what ntho ke irang batho ne ntse ba mara ba dira in a way ya entrepreneurship.
Okay.
So let me come up with something called entrepreneurship.
Okay.
To do things my way, the TBG Afrika way. So in that way, artist, you need to be branded as an artist.
Yes.
You need to be marketed as an artist.
Yes.
You need to be dressed and look a certain way. It's perspective. So I can dress myself, I can brand myself, I can market myself, I can cause the perspective.
Yeah.
And that way, that's where a photography comes in. Because when I come to the picture,
yeah.
So I was forced to learn with the picture.
Oh. So you came with photographer so that pictures are taken the way you want them to be taken. Okay, understandable. And then on the musical part, musician.
I was in the musical part of Bragg. I think everybody's a musician, not personally.
Okay.
Because music is therapy, music is it's yeah, healer people.
Or rapper.
But now I can say it's starting because Brazil changed. Right then how I couldn't tell any change.
Oh yeah.
I started now how can I still sing and rap at the same time? So I was like, okay, can I sing my raps? Can I like rap but now? So that's how I came about the rap. But now I can say identify out rap.
Oh.
Identify out rap, but I can sing also. I love to sing.
Rap.
But so I can't do that.
Okay. No, you know one thing I love that you just said is that you are a multi-talented person. You know, you are everywhere, and then looking also at the economy that you are at, you can't exactly say pinpoint or pila ke batho ba photograph, and that's who I am. You get me? And that's who I am, and that's what I studied. I want to be a lawyer because that's what I studied. With the economy today, you can't exactly say that. Can you tell us who TBG is outside being a designer, outside being a musician, outside being a photographer, outside being actually, let's just say outside being a media personnel? Who is TBG Design or rather Africa?
TBG Afrika. So because TBG one, it's part of my creative entrepreneurship.
Yeah. Okay.
So Paul Mabo again among body TBG body what Paul Mabo ke brand
Yeah.
I give everything.
Oh.
The motor karema. Nagi predictable bila nice
Okay.
So log busa war ke nna motho mo bjang. Ka iputso tshwanetse ke arabe based on how I feel ka tsheko
Oh,
motho na ke ena ka because I learn every single day and I evolve every single day. So question ya hore ke nna motho mo bjang na ya mpalla go I ditso ke aba ka arabela maloba mabani ka tsheko ho ka usane o the future.
Ne ke
I don't know who I am, but I know who I'm not. Meaning hore ke a itse hore ke rata design, ke rata media, ke rata blah 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 dilonyana tse so mara specific hore di tlhalosa ke ntho nngwe.
Beno TBG e tlhahile bjang?
Tebogo.
Yeah, B
TBG. Tebogo ke TB ile ya bo B.
Oh, Tebogo.
Tebogo.
Oh,
Then Africa. Nakwela ka 2019. Mona le bruela nyane nngwe ya ka ejo. Now I was not even on the social media thing. I said frustrated. I got to know that I'm site ke sa post. You man are bad. Mira handle.
Yeah.
I no wrong. Ka be ke handle pila. When I realized that 2019 everybody never is a RSA. I was like, nah, I can't be South African because I'm beyond. I'm beyond that. Just because my feet are touching soil, alluring geographically, registered by South Africa. I'm South African. I was like, nah, I'm an African.
Yes.
That's why I was like TBG Africa. Continental more than country based.
No, it was a very creative.
I'm a creative human. Everything I do, every single thing I do, from when I wake up, how I brush my teeth, the way I eat, the way I dress, the way I speak, the way I walk, the way it
has been
thoroughly planned step by step. I think
Sure. Okay, it's first time to Klamutaria. Great. So what are like um outside you, Guru, there's no you thinking about you as Tebuho. You're always thinking about the creativity, the next creative step to take.
there is, because Teboho is the human being.
Yeah.
It's not a creative, it's a human. Again, every human being is a creative.
Yeah.
But being creative, it means I recognize.
Yeah, yeah.
So Teboho, key human being. I need to chill and I need to feel emotions. I need to cry. I need to be angry. Something the rohan. Something to give a human being. As Teboho, Paul Mabu. I'm never crushed.
You're never crushed.
And it's not like hurry.
Yeah.
Joe, but like Ronaldo choice, it's with every single thing.
Yeah, yeah.
We have choices. So like being judged because of how you look on certain days. Like when you always certain way.
Yes.
Joe, like I'm always clean and I hear it. It's not a pressure for me, it's already part of me.
Yes, yes.
So certainly now you'll never see me cast. Like it's a tap, you'll never realize what I got tap. Because I'm cooking.
Nah. Yeah, I love the self-confidence and self-esteem that you have. Yeah, no, you are most definitely right there. You're most definitely. So, on your designs, can we expect anything new, or what is the latest?
So, the designs, Silega Stataga 2020, I haven't dropped like the merchandise. It's officially. That's why I know people don't know me as a fashion designer.
Yeah.
Because I do a lot of things. I'm not sure I'm a guy. But now, because Linda Naxa test market, I get design. Where do I fall under target market? So it was a process already 4 years for me to discover, to know my market.
Oh.
Now I am able to confidently say, I invested money in something, let's say take us because it's based on my research and maybe healing or Dinosaur designs, Mohammed Skrala, Raka survive or yeah. And the plan is it to survive or for people just to know us, or is it to make money, or is it to grow financially or to grow market share wise, whatever. So now I have confidence already. We're gonna drop merchandise next year. We are working on something. So next year we'll drop something most definitely. I'm confident enough that the brand is Dinosaur designs in New.
Yeah.
So nagola na gevera ka fela ka di fashion shows. Market by the fashion show. So I realized I'm more exposed to the fashion shows. Fashion show. So I realized the fashion show market in the pool it's very thin.
Okay.
So growth it's very limited. It's within the straw. It means you guys grow as much as you want to grow as a visionist, as a creative. So I was like, okay, I need to try something else. Because but your business I know my I know conscience. I know okay, okay, mom.
Yes.
So having to understand how the fundamentals and the formalities, the legislation start business. Because emotion,
Yeah.
so via the fashion show, there's not much of growth happening. So that's why I was like, okay, let me shift to a direction in next year. Different. I don't look like anyone else. So next day go drop merchandise in a line in for Dinosaur designs.
Okay, we can't wait to see it. So on no whether fashion show hapa we drop or no drop
I think people should like just follow we social and then what wanna get drop because before happened.
Yeah.
So Alien it's a talent shelter.
Yeah.
So generally the artists, the model, the painters, the poet, what. So kamara umbrella una level to all ke ba selectile ko ba manage. Meaning if ko ba manager, re tlo nna le partnership le Dinosaur designs. Diaparo tsa ka di tswa ka batho ba go ba manager. It means you ba bona di brand, nka se brand ambassador because that way it goes a long way.
Yeah.
The promoter
Okay.
tsa Dinosaur design.
Yes.
So ke bona ba lorong ko marketa di tsa ka bona.
Okay, no, that's amazing. So what is that one or rather those advices that you would give to people that they are just afraid to become multi-talented. They know they can do it, but because of the pressures that they get at home, because of they think maybe they are not good enough to be able to do those kind of things. What is that advice that you can give to them, or advices that you can give to them to make sure that they are able gore ba kono phumelela mo bophelong, ba kono gore ba kgone reacha di-dreams tsa bona le di-destination tsa bona tse e leng gore ba tlo di reacha, but ba tshaba community re tla reng, ba tshaba gore batho ba bangwe ba tla reng, wena pila o itse o nyakang o nyaka ba photographer ka o sana photographer designer ka o sana pila o nyaka go ba eng tshwanetse o kgethe path one, people like to say that. Yes, so what is that one advice that you like give to them and say, yeah, this is the advice I will give to you guys so that
it's a little
yeah.
Like fear, it's part of life, it's part of who we are. So if you're gonna fear, then you fear to achieve your dreams, then you're pointless. You prove yourself to be useless. Moto useless is moto the capabilities of being useful. So moto useless. Don't feel like maybe about terror or about nyefa. No, you have the capabilities of being useful because on all the resources. So never fear an invisible opponent, meaning if you're a community it doesn't know what you're feeling. On top it's be any feel away or a photographer. If you feel away, you born or how can I be a photographer? When you go a model, you see it, how can you be that model? Nobody sees it but you, because you go to your house. So never try to find validation or feedback from the the community don't matter, but I think you trying to do what you want to do. So even your family don't matter. Because if that means you doing what you have to do and Bonabo feel like disrespected, so be it. Disrespected like success that's the only way. And have happy. If you choose to do what you want to do, you're gonna die here. Or follow the sharp. No, Lord, talk follow snatcher, tomorrow talk follow, you know, you don't know where at. Two no to another Grammy. No was a Twarazaga Marawinga. You are at peace, you are at peace. But they have materialistic things, but empty they have full possessions outside, but they're empty inside. The empty inside to feel like or destroy material. So don't ever want to be that human being already. You want to chase irrelevant things because coping or you go destroy because ubabona bane happy basinadile wena o happy na living. So never fear into isa existing. Like we are fearing already exist di fear. Not to fear him to I get tired, I get a little. That's why I can do what I wanna do. I can say what I wanna say. Then if go offend you, go offend you should say it go offend you. So that I learn from you what go offend you. Next time I shouldn't say what I said to you back then. And so let's show guys, fear is just a thief of destiny and big dreams. So let's not fear, because that's how we learn. Fear is the wall of child. You think it's too long until you jump it, until you try to jump it. So that's how it is.
No, I'm very much motivated with that. I think also our viewers are motivated because in most cases fear is on a handshake achieve what we want to achieve, before I'm thinking my viewers ba batlo go tseba gore ba bona ba go itseba ntho go tshalang ka ntse what's there with the long thing?
I'm like, these people, like guys, but okay, it was part of the branding.
Okay.
It was part of the package of, because that's why people find and nobody else. Because a lot is considered, like the type of shade, outfit, the type of earrings, plus the beard. It's an outfit. For example, if you go to my Instagram, TBG Afrika, like just maybe take a picture or crop it. They won't make sense. They'll look as ordinary as possible. And because of the beard, it's Tanyana 6 Gani Spa. Wa ntshwara? E tsentshanyana fafanyana e nngwe spices se sengwe jo sa mo strateng o ka se se kry anywhere because it was planned, it was part of the packaging. Nna ke the packaging ngaka motho. So the beer is part of it. Talo sa wara a ke ngaka a ka bofelwa a ke anything so it's just part of my expression.
So Amy ke hore whole
a ke itse but nka ikhatha ka usane a ke jale nka tswa ka usane ka rwitse ke I want to rebrand witse ke ngara ke sa nyoko ba dilo tse nyoko ba thafomane mo nyoko ba le khotmane nyoko ba le botsone nyaka le botsana yana le nna la le kaku on tswa ba si I'm a moment type of human being. I invest in experiences more than in pay. Because life is about creating moments and experiences that are worth it. So that's thing now.
Okay. You know, I enjoyed our conversation. I enjoyed how we talked. You know, when they'll encourage a lot of people, and the people will be able to get to know you. Besides you releasing in 2026, what's next for TBG Afrika?
What's next is the next step.
Yeah.
Because Korea. So I'm expecting more and meaning it might be anything. It might be it's a new step. The binding clouds are fresh and step I want to walk faster into my destiny. Like it's a lot of things. That's why I don't like predicting the future and telling people. People will have to wait and see or we are. Music, Hamas guys, Hamas aliens is catching fire. Hamas aliens ke la hala le la mo habling le strong heart. Hamas alien. Ke yone lone I believe in it. My energy it does so more than you say by Muhammad alien.
Okay, so provide us little social media handles so that we can follow you and we can catch a fire.
What's this? Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, TBG Afrika, TBG Afrika _ Dinosaur, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And then for the business Dinosaur Designs, DINOSAUTRA_designs. All social media platforms, TikTok or Facebook, Instagram. Haman Skral Aliens, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Haman Skral Aliens.
No, thank you very much for gracing us with your presence and for doing this interview. I really appreciate it.
Until next time.
And that is it from us, the Effect Table with Chacha. You know, it was a very lovely talk I had with TBG Afrika. I never thought that I would be able to sit with the guest and be aware about everything that he said. I'm still intrigued. Maybe Baba Mbali boni facial expression or mara Chacha no kachun be I and most definitely I got my match. That is how we are wrapping it up. That is how we are doing. Remember to keep on subscribing, keep on following us. That is Chacha Effect Media on every social media platform. And you had TBG Afrika, Lena Mufolowe. And until next time, it is the Effect Table with Chacha. I'm your host. Goodbye.
TBG Afrika. Check.
Thank you, Brian.
Abon.
We were fun.